I am not so bad, man. Just finished up most of my morning stuff, taking care of the kids and hanging out with the family, and now I'm just hopping on. I played this to like round 61, which 60 is like the highest strength, highest armor, fastest they are, all that kind of stuff, and was still able to clear the entire round. So there's I get pretty low on ammo, but it's not, I never run out. There has been times where it was really nice because I ended up getting the ray gun from Ronald Ray Gun, and then I used the M79. So I used the M79 first, wiped out a ton of them, and then kind of did a cleanup and the last like maybe 2 rushes of mobs with the ray gun. So that's kind of what I'm gonna go with today. But pretty excited. It was super fast. The rounds were flying. I got to 60 in little to no time at all. Oh, I like Firebase. That was like my bread and butter for a long time. There used to be a nice little glitch spot. You could just hang out and just fucking hang out the entire day. Decent, yeah. Yeah, I ended up waking up. I went to bed around 2 here and then woke up around 9 o'clock or so. I got a phone call from work, so it wasn't like the best sleep, but it wasn't terrible.
Maxis did it. Team is through. They're ready to go.
Omega has already opened the portal. There is not much time. They will have Zykov at any moment. Team, get inside. Zykov is key to defeating the Forsaken. We cannot let Omega down.
Teleporter should get you inside. I do wish it would pick up the pace, though.
Yeah, I would say this one's got a lot more to it. Like Firebase Z is a pretty big map. It just like it's a lot of gates and stuff. This one has a lot more like travel, things like that to it. I don't know, all the maps are pretty big. I would say this is definitely the biggest one out of all of them. There's a lot more spaces to like herd up the zombies.
It has been a long time, but you are too late. Zykov will be ours in mere minutes.
It's not over yet. Tell me, Colonel, which is your better eye?
Yeah. That's what I used to do. I used to do that on like a lot of the older COD games. So like the Modern Warfare COD, or zombies. I did that a lot. I did enjoy Advanced Warfare. The exosuits were kind of fun to run around with. Hang on one second, my little dude's asking me something. Yeah, no, I liked the exosuits. It was fun. But it does get tiring after a while, like when you're just, everybody's just constantly flying around corners, double jumping, boosting. I definitely prefer the run and gun more so than I do the flying around stuff. But it was a cool change. Exo zombies were kind of weird. I didn't like that whole storyline though. The exo zombie storyline was not my favorite. Man, it is taking forever to get my Aether Shroud. I just want it. Yeah, it was super stupid. I hated that they brought in a bunch of actors and stuff for that. I mean, I would even say, like, I would go as far to say that the arcade or like the Funland map was pretty big bummer too. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I think you got it right. Because he's got Trejo's tacos. Alright. Let's see if we can get a ray gun from old ronaldraygun here. I like when I could just get the ray gun right out of the beginning of this. That way I can actually just sit down and start camping.
It's gotta be depressing to always arrive late to the party. Zykov is ours, and soon the Forsaken will be too. They are at the top of the observation tower. There should be a way up there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So, like, I'm a pretty, I would say, boring player if I don't have people in chat. I usually just sit and, like, focus on what I'm doing until chat shows up. Oh yeah. Thank you. But, yeah, no, I'm pretty big into it. I can't stream a ton just because of kids and things like that, so I try to put up more like how-to videos and things like that. So like today is a strat video for the M79. I just decided to do it with a stream, just so, because I am fresh back into it, and before I had just, I would say it's kind of a mental break that was needed, and so I just kind of got off of streaming, got off of Facebook, got off of Instagram, YouTube, all that stuff, and just I deleted all my content from my computer, from everything, and just said, you know, I wasn't gonna come back to it until I felt ready. So it is good to be back, and I'm glad Insomnia helped me out with that by telling you guys to come over and support a little bit. He's been a good dude to me. I appreciate him. You know what's crazy? I've been able to get the ray gun twice off of him first try. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I have 4, so I got 4 kids. So, constantly busy.
Once we have Zykov, Omega's collapse will be assured.
Yeah. I have a 1 daughter and 3 boys. Thanks, man. Hang on one second.
Zykov is the key to barring the Forsaken from entering our world. Fools. The most powerful weapon of all time. And you can't think beyond destroying it.
Oh, dude, if I have to type anything, it's so bad. Writing's even worse now, though, because I spend all day typing on computers or doing whatever. Wow, absolutely nothing. Oh well. Don't necessarily need it. It's just good to have.
The Forsaken represents a weapon to which the West has no answer. Zykov will show us where he is hidden, or suffer the consequences.
Yeah, so I play... Well, I haven't been playing it a lot lately just because it's kind of... I think they just did a big update on it to make it better, but I've done a lot of Outstriders, or Outriders, and then I just started New World, which is the MMO from Amazon, and they've reached out to me for a partnership so I could play that and kind of talk it up or whatever, but I haven't jumped on that quite yet. But I do like the game and I do want to do some tips and tricks for it. I just haven't had the time. And with this coming out, I really wanted to jump back into this because this is definitely what I'm best at. Yeah, I mean, I will. Like, my PC build and all that stuff that I have is just good enough to be able to stream New World right now. And because I only have a single PC, so. Open lobbies is in, like, do I play with other people or like online, or what you talking about? I'm not 100% sure. So brain rot's super important. Ooh, get out of here. So funny enough, I do that. I used to have like sub Sundays or something like that. I'll probably get back into that. As far as like playing with Virus, I have played with him before. We actually did the world's first like high rounds duo in Outbreak. I think we held the record for, it wasn't a long time, like 2 days or so, but we were the first ones to do a duo round over, I think it was over 30 at the time. So yeah, got that, and then like I was saying last night, I have a bit more of a like I'm more of a speedrun person. I don't do a lot of high round stuff. That's more Virus's thing. He's like the master of it. But I'm more of a speedrunner, and so I am still, even after quitting for 4 months, I still think I'm in 4th place for fastest round 10 exfil in Outbreak. I think I did it in like 54 minutes, 52 minutes, something like that. Yeah, so I will be doing that, but you have to have like, I think you have to have 1,000 viewed hours and 1,000 subscribers to be able to do membership stuff. So it'll be a hot minute before I can do that. You know what? Forgot to change my class. Get out of here, boy. If that's what you want to do with them, go for it. Just I would recommend turning the notifications off. That way you're not getting blown up over and over again. So it's less about the streamed hours, it's more about like the viewed hours afterwards kind of deal. So like, what is it? I think it's like once I post a video, I have to have views in people watching the videos afterwards, like 1,000 accrued minutes or something like that. It's not hard to get to once you have the subscribers, but you just have to have the subscribers and have the people watching. taking so long to get what I need. I just have to get the pH slider, and then I have to get the Pack-a-Punch. Even if it's pack 1, and then I can sit for a minute. Right, yeah, something along those lines. What is it for that? Okay, yeah. Brain rot I enjoy a little bit more just because the brain rot helps me take down all the elites faster. Like, they kind of help, like, they do get in the way sometimes, but they really help unclog the doorway and stuff like that whenever I'm using this. And because it's like 2 or 3 in the chamber, it's really quick to brain rot, so you can get 2 or 3 of them up pretty fast. Alright, now we can go get pH. That'll help out so much having the pH slider. Right. So now it's pretty simple. Like, I still want to get Jug, but I can wait around. And then, of course, quick reload. But now it's just sit here and bounce it off that wall right there. That's it. Ah, no, you don't need Jug first. Yeah, you don't need Jug until like round 15 or so. Especially with this, like once you get to here, you don't really need Jug for that much. There you go. Quick rounds. Well, get out of the way. out the window. There we go. On this, I haven't gotten that high. 62 is where I got to last night, but then I tried to save it, and of course, because it's online still, the server shut down or something, kicked me off, and I ran into an error. So I was trying to save it at 62 so I could come on and stream starting there, starting at the highest damage and fastest for zombies, but didn't work out. So I'll be trying to get to 100 on this, and then I'll probably drop off. Yeah, you can't, like, it's the thing that drives me crazy is you can't do what you want to do unless it's offline, right? Like, if you're on the server, it's just gonna boot you off if you stay on or offline too long. And so if I tried to take a nap even with 6 hours, it was still just not letting me. But this is pretty much it. You just hang out. I'll get to 100 really fast doing this. How many do I have? 1, 2. Yeah, I wish they were just gonna come out with, like, because they talked about it for a little while, but they talked about doing like a solo zombies game where it just housed all the great zombies maps and stuff like that. That would have been cool, but they are not doing that, I don't think. At least I haven't heard anything about it since they said they were going to and then decided not to. Oh, I absolutely agree. Like, that New World, the reason why I like that one so much is I think I paid $50 for the deluxe version, and that deluxe version I will never have to pay a subscription for, anything like that. All I have to do is buy the X packs whenever they come out, which is for, you know, someone like me who played World of Warcraft for fucking years. That, like, I played whenever vanilla first came out, and I played every expansion up until the last 2. So I spent countless amounts of money on that fucking game, and it's insane to run a subscription like that. So, you know, and of course Blizzard owns Treyarch and Call of Duty franchise and all that stuff now, or the Activision. So that's all they are now, is they're just a money maker. Which is cool. Do your thing, but I'm much happier with the way that New World's set up. It's a pretty cheap game too, and it's pretty awesome. I enjoy it. Yeah, I think they'll have to. I think people are just going away from pay to play. I mean, I don't know about you, but I ain't got that money no more. Right. Yeah, it's rough. What was your favorite COD that you played? Like, I know Warzone was great for whenever it came out for, like, during COVID and all that kind of stuff, but... I used the wrong zipline. Why'd I do that? Didn't think about the lack of ammunition that I currently am dealing with. Ooh. I'll take it. Cool, man. I'd appreciate it. Can't believe I used that right then. Very nice. Well, I appreciate it, man. So yeah, this is it. Like, I prefer to kneel down here. I've seen some other people doing this, and they don't kneel. I prefer to do a little kneel down here because it definitely helps. It helps the people who are dropping down. So I just chill here and shoot towards the door.
We have an evac window. Take if you have to.
But the rounds will start moving really quick here soon. It's the only thing is it gets so crazy in here, you can't see what's happening. You just sit down here and just pull the trigger until the round's over. That's about it. No worries, man. I get it. Right, yep. I'll be doing around 100. I should be able to get there. Like I said, I wanna get to around 100 using this strat to see how fast it actually happens. So I think we'll be ready for it. I do need to, like, I need to get that third pack a punch, and then after that I need to try to start saving one so I can hit the mystery box. Try to get the ray gun, because I like to have the ray gun in my back pocket just in case. Yeah. Oh, crap. This is the only time I'm really in any trouble. Guy's a pain in the ass. See, that's why you want the brain rot. Like, I want to have those brain rots on there because those guys will take care of them pretty quick. Also should have had my ring of fire up still. That's true. Yeah. It just sucks whenever those guys come in, like, right at the end of the round. All right. That is the one thing about brain rot, though, is sometimes it's hard to hold a round off. Why did I even go through here? Oh, I wish the mystery box was in this room.
Extraction no longer possible. Must endure. Survive.
All right. Yeah, usually I can see, like, how many I have left on the mini-map, and so I'll just play it to that point, but Sometimes when you get brain rot on 2 or 3 of them, they'll end around for you quicker. Come inside, my little friend. There we go. That should do it. Now to remember where this is. Oh, what the fuck? Ooh, so fast. Yeah, boy. Sick. Yeah, I've done a few of the Easter eggs. I think I've done them up to... I want to say I've done them up to Mauer. I didn't do Mauer's. Alright, so that was like the quickest I've gotten a ray gun out of a box in a long time. So this will be super easy setup now, because now all I have to do is pack-a-punch the thing, and we're ready to go. And that's way before I wanted it, so. A happy little camper now. Ooh, so close. What was your favorite Easter egg? Like, what was your top one to complete, if you haven't completed any of them in Cold War? Well, that's usually something I do on my subs. My sub days is I'll run people through and complete Easter eggs for them. So if you haven't yet, we will get you there. Cool. Yeah, once I start that stuff up, man, that's what we'll be doing. I'll start grabbing people. We'll do like round 10 exfils for Outbreak. We'll do Easter eggs for all of the ones that I know right now. I'll have to like study up and do the other ones, but not really worried. Pretty sure I'll be all right. Dude, that makes me happy. Hopefully we can get back there. Like, that's what sucks is I was pretty close to on my way there before I decided to back out for a little while. It's kind of how my brain likes to work sometimes. Like, ah, yeah, we're close, and then I quit. So I'm in a lot better headspace this time, so I shouldn't have any issues with it. I do want to do more variety stuff for sure, though. Come on, big boy. Hell yeah. Well, I'll need one. If I can get some high rounds going, though, I probably will poke and see if Virus is going to be interested in doing a duos or something. Because I bet you him and I could sit in this corner right here together and both have M79s and just absolutely destroy. That'd be fun. Yeah. Yeah. Like, before I was close, I didn't have any members or anything like that. I think I was somewhere around like 400 subs. There's just a lot going on. I wasn't sure if that's the route I wanted to do anymore. And to be honest, like, the big kicker for me was, I I was doing speed runs at the time, right? And I had a really good speed run in round 10, and the Zombie World Championship was coming up, and I'd entered to do that, and of course Treyarch decided to do an update to Outbreak right in the middle of that, and somebody got like 47 minutes on their time, and they got 47 minutes, and then the next day I woke up and there were like the 2 new maps added onto Outbreak, and Zombie World Championship didn't change any of their rulings. So nobody could beat the times because all the maps were different and they were bigger, and it took longer to get across them. So that's kind of what did it for me, is that just kind of put me out for a little while. A little jaded, if you will. Do you stream? Make content or anything like that? Oh shit, I need to go get ammo. Nice. I'll have to come check you out in a bit. Very nice. Yeah, I mean, when I started, I was just, because I'm on PlayStation, right? So I was just using the PlayStation stream. I was using the PlayStation camera. I think that's how Insomnia started too. So what are you streaming? Are you just streaming, are you gonna stream Warzone, or? Don't worry about it, man. Like I said, I started with like no background, no nothing, just doing everything off of my PlayStation, like streaming straight to Twitch. I mean, look at Insomnia. He's got what, like 34,000, like 34K, something like that. He's got a white background. He chills in his room. I mean, he's got a gaming chair finally instead of sitting on a couch, but you know. Doesn't have to be fancy. Yeah, that's wild. I'll get there someday. Yeah. Yeah, I had to start being kind of strict with the people I play with. Like, some of my best friends are just a little too mouthy. Because I used to do some Rebirth streams and stuff like that. And I couldn't play with them anymore on stream. Right, same. The more positive my streams can be, the better I'll play and the more fun I'll be having. Let's get this final pack a punch. I actually don't have Warzone anymore. I deleted Warzone so I could have a bunch of different games. So Warzone just takes up so much space. Yeah, just let me know. Like I said, I'll be doing this until I get to 100. I'm probably gonna drop off and then cook some dinner with my family. And then after that, I'll be back on, like, I'll be hanging out. So as soon as I get off of this, I'll hop over and give you a quick sub. That way I can see when you're on and what you're doing. And if I'm available, I'll pop in, hang out. Absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. Thank you so much for chilling, and thanks for, you know, hanging out even afterwards. I definitely appreciate it. It's made this a lot more fun being able to chat it up. Now we're off though. Just one hand playing. Nah, you're all good, man. Don't you worry about it. Said I appreciate it earlier. Oh yeah, bud. Almost halfway there. No. Did not want that to happen. Yeah, just hit. That's not enough.
One less enemy enforcer.
The chopper will circle back. For now, fight them.
That one was close. Had me a tiny bit worried. 'Cause that's the thing, is like, I don't want to lose PH slide. Lose that, it's over. Oh no, that was the wrong place to slide in. I always do that. I'm in a hurry and then I hit the wrong one. Probably gonna stop at round 60. That way I can go make my family some food, and then I'll be back on after that. I am making a chili. Good old-fashioned bean chili. Yeah, that's always rough whenever you get so close and then it just little choke moment. Aw, man, that's a bummer. No, don't do it. I'm gonna kill myself in here. Yep. Ooh. Damn. Yeah, I just don't know what happened there. For some reason, it's just not hitting those abominations as much as I'd want it to. Probably need to take out the ray gun for those. Yeah. Well, I mean, if I'm putting myself in a little corral like that, it's like understandable, but just kind of a bummer. All right, well. Yeah. Well, that'll probably be it for a little bit, I guess. I gotta go cook. I just wanted to get on and do that, and now that I got the video, I can splice together some footage and do a little tutorial or whatever. So, thanks for hanging out, man. I really appreciate it. I will be back on, I don't know. I'm gonna pick some day in the middle of the week, but I will still show some stuff later, like drop some videos, things like that. But thanks for hanging out, man. I really appreciate it. Peace. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.